It's May 14th, 2012. I think it's time to get into the hive and look at almost all the frames, if not all of them, and we're probably going to have to put another brood box on, because last time we were in, they had filled up almost all the frames with their pulled comb. So here we go. It looks like they're still eating the sugar syrup that we've given them. I think I'll continue to until they get most of the frames filled up with honeycomb. The feeder's stuck to the frames inside again. I think they've built some more comb between the feeder and the frames.
Can I see?
I'm going to put a little bit of smoke.
Can I see, Daddy?
Oh yeah, they've completely stuck this together.
What, Daddy? Hey, did they stick it?
Yeah, I'm guessing this means it's probably time for a new brood box. However, they haven't built any comb on this frame. And they have not built any comb on this frame either, so
I saw some bees on there.
I'm probably going to have to call somebody that knows a lot more than I do, ask them for some advice.
Look, check behind me.
So here's a frame of really nicely drawn comb and some capped honey at the top. And the rest of it looks to be filled with sugar syrup or nectar or both. The other side doesn't have any comb on it at all. Trying to look for the queen as I take these out. Okay, this is a really good sign, I think. We can see some capped honey at the top, and in the middle, the cells that are capped have baby bees in them. The capping's a slightly different color. Ah, there's even some larvae I can see down in the bottom of the cells.
Come on, Daddy. Can I see the baby bees?
And the same on this other side. There's capped cells and honey.
Can I see, Daddy? Why? I just want to look. Why do I don't get to look at it?
Because we have to let them do their job.
Mm.
And more of the same here. The vast majority of this one has capped larvae.
What is cat Brenda? Daddy, what's cat verba? Daddy, what's cat verba? Daddy,
Yeah, what is it?
what is it?
When the egg starts turning into a bee, after I think 9 days, the bees put a top over the cell that the baby bee's growing in, and then it continues to grow until it turns into a full-size bee. And what they call it is capped brood, because the brood is the baby bees that are growing. And
What
this frame
baby
just has a huge amount of capped brood.
There's some on a rock. There's some on wood.
And they have really stuck these frames together now.
Mommy, look. There's one on wood.
I see.
Some is made out of brick.
Same with this one. I can see larvae growing in the before they cap them. The bee will go into the larva stage,
What is
and
that?
you can see them in the bottom of the cells as well.
Daddy, what did he say?
That's what the egg turns into. Before it turns into a big bee, it turns into a larva.
Whoa. What does
It
that
looks like a
mean?
little worm. That's
What?
that's how a bee grows.
What color was the worm?
They're white.
Whoa. Down there. They're white just like the cone. Everybody, look at my watch. I'm gonna run out of
So this frame looks really good as well. There's a lot of pollen, honey, capped brood in the middle. Not quite as much brood as it were in the other frames. And they've built some burr comb on the bottom of this frame as well. We haven't seen the queen yet, but I think it's safe to say she's here somewhere. It'd be great if we could see her before we're done.
Until I don't get to see anything. What? Not fair.
Look, you can see, you can't get too close. Say hi.
Hi.
I see the queen. Here she is. With
Oh,
the
the qu-
yellow spot.
I see it.
So the queen's over on this frame that doesn't have quite as much comb pulled, and there's no capped brood on this one. Hopefully that means that she's just decided to move down here and start laying some eggs.
Girls.
Try to put this up in the sun. If we can get some video of the queen. If you see her stick her rear end down in one of the cells, likely means she's going to lay an egg.
Hey, you scratched my eye. Mommy, you scratched my eye.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.